Over the weekend, there was a shooting at former President Trump's campaign rally. Trump was shot and injured. One person was killed and two people were critically injured. Dr. Tim Perry from Frontier Health is here with me to break down how the shooting can impact people's mental health. Dr. Perry, thanks for joining us here on First at 4.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Well, of course, a heavy topic on the minds of many folks today. And of course, we are seeing political violence on display in this video that's constantly being shown. And that can bring a lot of anxiety to folks. What are some ways that people can cope?
Well, first off, I think it's important to know that it's normal we want to gravitate to see those events. We want the information, we want to see about it, but I don't think anyone that saw that was not affected in some way by it. I think we all were affected by it. And the anxiety level of seeing something like that transfold in front of us raises certain emotions within us. And there's a process that goes through with that. The first is shock, disbelief that we're actually seeing this in front of us. And then the anxiety level begins to build with fear combining with that anxiety. What's going to happen next? Where is it going to happen? What are people going to do with this, or how far will this extend? So all of those questions build on that anxiety that people are experiencing. And
there's a lot of talk right now about lowering the temperature when it comes to politics and the discussions surrounding them. How can you talk to others with different political mindsets without things getting out of hand or too heated?
Well, I think it's important for us to know that we're always going to have differences. Everybody's going to be different. It's the words that we use and the meanings behind those words when we're having those conversations. I think we can be respectful of one another even if we disagree with one another. This gives us an opportunity to reevaluate how we communicate. We can communicate our differences in kindness without using words that can actually evoke very strong emotions from one side or the other. This gives us an opportunity to rewrite that and look at it differently.
And speaking of communication, what are some tips for navigating social media during this time?
Well, for one thing, I would be mindful of the comments that you make. Remember that social media is a platform that can be worldwide. It can be accessed so vividly by so many different people. Just be as respectful on social media as you would be if you were sitting talking to another person. Don't let that fool you with the anonymity of social media, that you can say whatever's on your mind and be as unkind as you can be, because that's not the case. Words hurt people. Be mindful of that. Be respectful of that. Respect somebody else if they disagree with you entirely. That's really the core of what democracy is about, is that freedom to be able to have your own opinion and express that in a way that is respectful of others and not disrespectful for anyone.
And we know that, again, this video is being shown. It's out there on social media. But if you have kids and they have questions, how can you talk to them about it?
Well, first thing I would do is be careful about how much you allow them to see on the video, because the more that they're exposed to that traumatic scenes, these vivid scenes, the more it's going to negatively affect their emotions. I would, if you're going to let children watch this, watch it with them. Ask them how they're feeling as they're seeing this, and ask them if they have any questions. Try to answer the questions honestly, even if it means, I don't know why someone would do this. I don't know what the motive was behind this. But focus on the positivity. Look at the people that was in this scene that were jumped to the rescue of others, heroic rescue of others, to protect others, putting themselves in harm's way. They were actually heroic in doing what they did. That shows the courage and character of people. Focus on the positivity.
All right. Well, Dr. Perry, as always, great advice, especially on a day with such a heavy topic. Thank you for coming here on First at 4. And for more information, you can contact Frontier Health at the email or the phone number right there on your screen.